Miscarriage Moms for Life presents this morning moment. The religion of politics. Is the separation of church and state, or the removal of religion from politics, a myth or fact? While politics ought to stay, but hasn't stayed, out of God-based religion, can religion be separated from politics? Consider these quotes from a required ethics course for a company's tax preparers. Ethics is a moral principle that a person abides by that affects their behavior and their actions. The moral principles that tax preparers have to follow are in the various regulations and tax laws that apply. Generally, who makes regulations and laws? Governing officials like politicians. According to this business source, what are tax and other laws made of? Ethics and moral principles. Synonyms for ethics include morals, beliefs, integrity, conscience, principles, moral code. Synonyms for morals include ethics, moralities, standards, scruples, principles, messages, meanings. Synonyms for principle include code, belief, attitude, opinion, value, standard, norm, source. Synonyms for religion include faith, belief, creed, conviction. Synonyms for beliefs include politics, principles, opinions, views, theories, philosophies, dogmas. Synonyms for creed include faith, dogma, doctrine, belief, principle, statement of belief, article of faith. Synonyms for regulations include rules, guidelines, principles, protocols, procedures, conventions, code of practice, systems. Synonyms for laws include rules, commandments, regulations, decrees, acts, rulings, bylaws. Synonyms for commandments include directives, orders, demands, charges, instructions, mandates, decrees. Given those word connections, is it not just as accurate to say that laws are made of morals and religious principles? For instance, the moral code is an ethic religion that a person abides by that affects their behavior and their actions. The ethic religion that tax preparers have to follow are in the various principles and tax instructions that apply. 3 of the functions of laws include to teach what is acceptable behavior, to deter unacceptable behavior, and to render justice for the victim, which also serves to deter other people. Murder laws teach people to choose life, to deter people from murdering, and to render justice for those who were murdered. God's commandment to not commit murder preceded our laws regarding murder. We seem to agree with God's instruction to not murder, yet we do not want to admit that many of our laws, like our murder law, have a Bible-centric religious foundation. Religion cannot be separated from politics. Synonymously, beliefs cannot be separated from beliefs. But what, in recent decades, has been separated from politics is Bible-centric religious principles. In their place, anti-God of Abraham religious principles have infested politics. Since beliefs cannot be separated from beliefs, hence religion cannot be separated from politics, may we soon remove the anti-God religious beliefs from politics and replenish politics with God-honoring religious instructions. The 1954 congressional approval of the Johnson Amendment prohibiting 501c3 organizations, including religious charities and churches, from engaging in any political campaign activity, whether our governance may admit it or not, is an unconstitutional assault against the members of those religious organizations' freedom of speech and religion. The beliefs of politics are always driven by the beliefs of religions influencing those politics. May the beliefs of the religion of the one true God of Abraham speedily be established over the beliefs of politics. Resume teaching biblical values for the sake of the children, for the sake of the souls of women and men, for the sake of our state, for the sake of our nation, and for the sake of our own souls. In memory of the babies we lost in pregnancy, in defense of the babies willfully being murdered, and for the love of what our God, our Creator, loves, please consider visiting abolition-minded sites for a more biblical approach for dealing with the topic of abortion. This is Tiffany Matthews with Your Morning Moment. Until next time, may the God of peace comfort your heart, soul, and spirit. Choose love, choose life. God bless.